Assalamu alaikum. I am Amna Khawar, Manager Trainings, Center for Professional Excellence Department, University of Central Punjab. Welcome to CPE Talks. Center for Professional Excellence Department has been recently established with the scope to train and upskill the individual professionals and support in the capacity building of the organizations in both public and private sector in line with the modern technology and professional standards. Center for Professional Excellence Department help all type of organizations and individual professionals to achieve and sustain the organizational and operational excellence through collaborations with our national and international partners. At Center for Professional Excellence Department, we have subject matter experts who are experienced, exposured, and are extensively involved in the international standardization and professional education pertaining to technology, excellence in multidisciplines and industries. Center for Professional Excellence Department is going to offer a training program, Six Sigma for manager and executives very soon, for which today we have invited our lead trainer, Mr. Zubair Anwar, who is a senior management consultant, international trainer and a speaker with more than 22 years of experience in providing business solutions and leading in the public and corporate sectors. He has trained hundreds of senior professionals in Pakistan in both public and corporate sector. He is also a renowned international technology and quality expert and a master trainer associated with multiple international organizations. So we are going to welcome Mr. Zubair on our show. Welcome, Mr. Zubair.
Thank you very much.
Sir, please tell us something about this training program which we are going to offer, and what key learning objectives our trainers will get after enrolling in this training program.
So thank you very much, Ms. Amna, for inviting me to this very important talk. And I would like to share that it is the right time, as you have mentioned, that technology is now taking over the world by storm. We have something that we call Industrial Revolution 4.0. And quality historically has made it possible for many corporates and enterprises to claim phenomenal success over the past 100 years. If you see, in the last 2 decades, Six Sigma has been very instrumental in helping the organization to manage quality in a manner that we call data science. So today with data analytics, we have been able to measure the success, and we have been able to measure the plans, the yardsticks, the rubrics. So if we look at the teachings of the quality gurus, which have been guiding all over the world for the last 5 or 6 decades, we see that quality has emerged to the level it is today. So in this program, we are going to talk about those quality oriented business cases that have helped organizations to achieve a phenomenal success. And by that, I mean the success in terms of productivity, profitability, and excellence. So I think it is the right time that we would invite our professionals to this very important course to understand how they could upskill themselves and help their parent organizations in the capacity building to have a quality system to the level of Six Sigma in place. In quality, we say whatever we can measure, we can control. And whatever we can't measure, we can't control. So it is that simple. So this program is going to be a fundamental program that would be essentially based on awareness on the participants, so that they could understand what are the foundations of Six Sigma, how this can be applied across the organizations, and what are the career tracks for themselves available to groom in the area of Six Sigma. So these are the major aspects that we are going to cover in this program.
So sir, which tools and techniques do you think you can use in this training program to train the participants?
Right. So thank you very much for this very important questions. You know that when the quality tools were founded, they were only 7 in numbers. Now today we have got hundreds of tools, and Six Sigma has got plenty of frameworks in place. So for example, we are going to talk about DMAKE, define, measure, analyze, improve, and control, a framework that would help the organizations in their current process and product to make breakthrough improvements. Also for the new processes and the new services and the new solutions that organizations want to launch on Six Sigma level, we shall be talking about other tools such as design for Six Sigma that we call DFSS. So remember that the Six Sigma terminology actually revolves around statistical concepts. So in order to understand and enroll in this course, we would like our participants to have a good understanding of statistics. Even if they don't have it, we shall actually run some refresher for them to understand what are the statistical concepts that they need to understand and they need to have a good grip on to move along in this course. So Six Sigma methodologies, frameworks, and a lot of tools that would help the organizations and the individual professionals to embark upon the whole Six Sigma system would be actually talked about, and we shall expose them to certain business cases and case studies that would help them to equip themselves when they go back to their workplace after this training program.
Thank you very much, sir, for such a detailed answer. What do you think, how long the duration of this training course is?
So this has been designed as 1 month training program, and we shall be conducting 3 hourly sessions each on Saturday and Sunday, and that would be an ideal time for the working professional to actually allocate time free of mind from their workplace, backlogs and heavy minds. So they could come to UCP campus and they can take these classes and they can actively contribute to actually learn all these new techniques and tools in Six Sigma.
Okay, so these trainees, how they are going to contribute within their organizations after getting this training certificate?
Right. So it has 2 aspects. One, we are inviting individual professionals to come and learn because they all of them have their own career growth plan, right? So they have to move up in the career ladder. That's number 1. Number 2, organizations need to actually upskill their individual professionals. It is not possible without a partnership with the organizations and their respective teams. So it has to work from both ends. Individual professionals need to upskill and the organizations need to build their capacity. So on one hand, we are inviting individual professionals, and on the other hand, we are also requesting organizations to nominate their people. So when it works in juxtaposition from both sides, it would help as a win-win scenario for both of them to excel themselves as well as their organizations to go to the new level of excellence and Six Sigma.
So do you think that people will come on weekends to attend this course? Would it be convenient for them?
Yeah, it is now a very actually known model even in Pakistan. So we have been doing it before with some of the organizations, and people actually across the world, they are responsible for their growth themselves. That's number 1. Number 2, technology is changing at a very high pace. So if we do not gear up and we don't prepare ourselves to meet the next challenge, the organizations would have a survival challenge. So yes, all the free slots should be considered for self-growth. This is really important.
Thank you very much, Mr. Zubair, for such a thoughtful insight. We thank you very much to come on our show and provide such a detailed description of this training program. Thank you very much.
It has been a pleasure to be with all of our audience. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, viewers, for listening to us and getting a lot of information on this training program.